7:12 p.m. Let's establish a quorum. Mr. Salinas?
Present, sir.
Ms.
Thank you
Adair?
very much for being here.
Sorry, Ms. Adair?
Okay.
Mr. Flores?
Present.
Mr. Merle?
Present.
Mr. LaFoyle?
Present. Thank
Mr.
you for coming.
Mencius? Mr. Mencius is here somewhere. Dr. Mackey in his cabinet.
Present, and my cabinet's here.
We all please stand for the invocation by Dr. Mackey and host the callers with the pledge of allegiance.
Father, once again, we want to thank you for our gathering, for our school board meeting, and we thank you for the many blessings that you have bestowed upon all of our students, our staff, our teachers, and the wonderful job that they're doing. God, continue to bless us. In Jesus' name we pray. We want to thank you for our troops and keep them out of harm's way. Amen.
Amen.
Oliver, Hutz, and Un, Gary, Others, Ford, Arch, Arch time, Arch, Oliver, Holt, Hutz, Eight, Reese, and Arms.
Good evening. I'd like to introduce to you our pledge leader for tonight. She is Gracie Flores. Gracie, why don't you come on up here to the microphone right over here. She is a fifth grader from Franz Elementary. Gracie is in the TAG program, an honor roll student, and in the chess club. She loves to read, knit, play online games, and play chess. Let's join Gracie in the Pledge of Allegiance to the U.S. and Texas flags.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor to the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, with indivisible.
Order, arm. Ready, aim. Forward, march. Oliver, Holt. Ready, left. Ready, hold. Ready, hold. Ready, left. Ready, aim. Freeze and arms. Order, arm. Ready, aim. Forward, march.
You may be seated. Let's give Gracie a hand for a nice job. I'd also like to recognize her parents, Rolando and Audrey Flores. They are here this evening as well. Can you give them a hand? If you want to get a picture, that's fine. I'd also like to recognize our color guard for this evening from Wagner High School Junior ROTC, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Gracia Martinez, Cadet Captain Zulema Martinez, Cadet First Lieutenant Abigail Santos, and Cadet Staff Sergeant Miranda Taylor. Now, February is National Career Technical Education Month, and the CTE program at Judson ISD is a growing and vibrant track for many students. And you can see by the size of the crowd this evening, we have a lot of folks that are involved in it. This evening's recognitions highlight some of our students that are carrying on a tradition of excellence in career and technology education in JISD. I'd like to mention a couple of, about 4 students in particular that we want to recognize as innovators in CTE. First of all, Sierra Gonzalez. Now, Sierra is a big player in the business marketing, go ahead, is a big player in the business marketing and finance program at Wagner High School. She maintains an A average in all her classes, including AP and dual credit courses. She participates in UIL contests where she has advanced deep into competition. Her specialty is accounting. Please congratulate Sierra Gonzalez, a CTE student innovator. Alex Lopez. Now, Alex Lopez is also a Wagner student in the Business Marketing and Finance program who spends a number of Saturdays competing against other students from across the state in various UIL business-related contests. He plans to pursue a degree in accounting with an entrepreneurial spirit. Alex Lopez is a CTE student innovator. His instructor and their instructor is Ms. Norma Trevino. George Cano is a Judson student driven by the art of communication. He is involved in commercial photography and audio-video production, appears in and produces many of the J-Rocket TV broadcasts, and has already been offered work in computer-aided design. George's teacher is Mr. David Bourbois. And will the parents of these students here, would you please stand up to be recognized as well? All right, next we also have 3 health science and dental program students. Joshua Meter is a senior registered dental assistant. Is he here? There we go. He is already working at a local clinic. He's been accepted into the Texas Tech Honors Program, aspiring to be an oral surgeon. Also, Pablo Espinoza is a Judson High School senior registered dental assistant. Is he here this evening? Okay. No? Okay. He is the lead dental assistant at a local professional practice already, and he's been accepted at the University of Houston and is going to be a dentist. Zoe Albrides, is a junior at Judson and in the dental program. Is she here this evening? Zoe? Okay. She's already working at a pediatric dentist office. So these are all examples of people that are in the CTE program that are student innovators. Let's go ahead and take a picture with them. All right, the next couple of groups will be pretty fast here. Additionally, students participated in a multitude of contests. Many of these contest results had students here today winning first place and or placing in the top 3 of their contests and have qualified to represent Judson ISD at their school at the state competition. Please hold your applause until we can kind of get through some of these. First of all, from the Wagner High School Business Professionals of America, Bryson Adams Brady. Hector Hemaz, Isaac Quinn, Kenneth Shango, Ariel Griffey, and Edward Voice. Congratulations to you guys. And their teacher here, I believe, is Mr. Rodney Neal, who is in the audience. And as they take a picture with the board here, will the parents of these students, can you please stand to be recognized as well? And this is quite a group here. Okay, the next group, very quickly, from Judson High School. From Judson High School, Health Occupation Students of America. This is in the dental program. Jose Barron, Madison Castillo, Deshaun Collins, Alexis Demondo, Pablo Espinoza, Stacy Gallegos, Alexis Longoria, Joshua Meter, Victoria Salceda, Zoe Albidrez, Zaria Hall, Amy Jimenez, Gwen Martinez, Indira Mora, and Jasmine Serrano. Congratulations. Go ahead and step right over there for a picture. Their teacher, by the way, and advisor is Miss Monica Nichols. Okay, our last group is also from Judson High School, Health Occupation Students of America, and the nursing program, the CNA program. Janiyah Clark, Jamie Conway, Shay Couch, Heaven Hutchison, Gloria Lemaire, Richard Ramirez, Brittany Stevens, and Ellie Stewart. And their advisor and teacher is also Miss Monica Nichols. Yeah. All right. Well, Mr. Salyer's going to say. And we have now Board President Mr. Steve Salyer has a recognition of his own.
This is a sad day for me and the board. This is Dr. Mackey's last official meeting of the school board as our superintendent. We're hiring a new superintendent next month, and Mackey's been around 8 years and 30 years in education, and we're going to do something big for you, Mack. But this is your last official board meeting, so I want to thank you for everything you did, and let everybody know we appreciate what you did for us. Thank you.
And those are our recognitions for this evening.
I know. That was the intent. Okay. Mic on here. I'm very pleased that you have taken time to join us this evening as the Judson Board. It's on. It's on. As the Judson Board of Trustees, we are here to set goals and policies and oversee the management of the district. We are responsible for approving budgets, contracts, personnel, appointments, and to listen to reports from the superintendent. We are not here to make administrative or management decisions pertaining to the daily operation of the district. This is the responsibility of the superintendent. In compliance with state government code on open meetings, tonight's agenda has been appropriately posted. This is a meeting in the public, not of the public. As our guest, you are welcome to observe and listen. These proceedings are being video and audio recorded and will be part of the Judson Permanent Legal Record. In order that the tape adequately reflects the proceedings, please silence your mobile phones and refrain from talking while others are speaking. Since it's legally mandated that these proceedings are recorded accurately, I may have to ask periodically, should I notice that interruptions are interfering with recording capabilities. Once again, I extend each one of you sincere welcome and thank you for interest in Judson ISD. We have one citizens to be heard, Judson High School project. Graduation. Judson High School project graduation.
Okay. Hi, good evening. To Dr. Mackey and the Board of Trustees, we'd like to thank you so much for your support to Judson High School and our project graduation. My name is DeAndrea Cherry. I'm senior class president at Judson High School, and I'm here with the rest of the project graduation board, as well as Gabriella Robinson, Megan Law, and Andrew Kennedy. As you know, project graduation is something held every year after graduation. It's to ensure safety and fun for us graduates. And this year we want to do something different. We want to have it at main event, and in order to do this, we need the support of the community as well as you and our classmates. And I'm going to have Andrew explain a little bit more about that.
Hi, I'm Andrew Kennedy. I'm senior class chaplain, and basically what we want to do is we want to share a little bit of information about what we've been doing. Every Monday morning, we meet in the mornings. We meet in the mornings to discuss what fundraisers we have coming up to raise money. We have things coming up such as a rummage sale, a talent show. We've had a fundraiser called Kiss the Pig, where students could pay money to vote for their favorite teacher to kiss a pig, and it was very successful. So what's going on with main event is basically it is over $20,000, and though this is a steep price, we are not scared, and we are definitely trying our absolute best to make this happen. In years past, we've had it, of course, at Boysville, and it was moved to the gym at the school, but what we wanted to do was something a little special and show a little progression with our senior class. We've done so much, and we want to be able to give it back to our senior class and really have them enjoy their last night as seniors. And so we have a bunch of more fundraisers coming up, and one of them happens to be these Fiesta medals, which we are selling, and we actually have several for all of you here tonight to thank you for all of your work and just give you a little awareness of what we're doing. So we will have Ms. Gabriella Robinson, Ms. Megan Law coming around passing those out to you. So thank you so much for your time, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask or contact anybody, and we'll be willing to tell you so much more.
Thank you. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. We'll be there. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to consideration consent items. I think this is, I'll read them off. Anyone wants one pulled, just say pull. 4A, consider and take action regarding approving board minutes for the regular board meeting held January 15, 2015. 4B, consider and take action regarding approving minutes for the special board meeting held January 8th, January 17th, January 26th, January 27th, February 4th, and February 9th, 2015. Consider and take action regarding approving monthly finance information as of January 31st, 2015. Consider and take 4D, consider and take action regarding the approving amendments to the budget for the 2015 fiscal year. Okay. 4E, consider and take action regarding approving a resolution relating to establishment of the Judson Independent School District's intention to reimburse itself for prior lawful expenditures of funds relating to constructing various school district improvements for the proceeds of obligations to issued by the district for authorized purposes, authorizing other matters incident and related thereto, providing an effective date. 4F, consider and take action regarding approving an order by the Board of Trustees, the Judson Independent School District, authorizing issuance of Judson Independent School District Unlimited Tax Refunding Bonds Series 215, leveling a continuing direct annual ad valorem tax for payment of bonds, prescribing the form, terms, conditions, and resolving other matters incidental and related to the issuance, sale, and delivery of bonds, including the approval and distribution of an official statement pertaining thereto, authorizing for an execution of paying agent register agreements, an escrow and trust agreement, and a purchase contract, complying with the letter of representation on file for the depository trust company, delegating the authority to certain members of the Board of Trustees and district staff to execute certain documents relating to sale of bonds and providing an effective date. Thank you, Ms. Adair. Okay. 4G, consider and take action regarding fast-tracking hiring teachers. 4H, consider and take action regarding approving a proclamation declaring February Career and Technical Education Month. Yeah, I got to pull to read. 4I, consider and take action regarding approving a 2015-2016 district instructional calendar. Consider and take action regarding approving the official district instructional materials committee members. Consider and take 4K, consider and take action approving update to BDB local board internal organization internal committee second reading. 4L, consider and take action regarding approving update to FFAC local wellness and health services medical treatment second reading. Pull. Consider and take action regarding approving moving the regular board meeting from March 19th to March 26, 2015. That's spring break. Is that it? Okay. So we are,
Motion.
what?
Pull on the letter M.
You want to pull what? M? Okay, so we are voting on 4A, B, C, I, and K. You pulled K?
JK.
JK? Who pulled J?
No, it's approved.
It's in J and K, right, J and K. Right, okay. Motion? Motion by Mr. Salinas, second by Mr. Flores. All in favor? Aye. Any opposition? No. Okay. Ms. Adair, you pulled 4D. Consider and take action regarding the approving amendments to the budget for fiscal 2015 fiscal year.
Motion. Second.
Discussion?
Thank you, Mr. President. Dr. Mackey, if you could just tell us what the main items are in that amendment?
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Elizondo.
There are really two main items that are being amended here. On the expenditure side of the general operating fund, there's one item that's for $1.3 million, which is a purchase of land off of Ben Zingelman and what's called the Escondido North subdivision that the board approved the purchase of it a while back, and this is just the actual amendment to make it official. And the other large item on here is we are budgeting some additional state compensatory education funds at $673,000. And it's being distributed amongst all of our campuses, or the majority of our campuses. So the total amendment is we're increasing our revenue budget by $111,000, and we're increasing our expenditure budget by $2.2 million. So the net effect is a $2.1 million increase to our expenditure budget to the general operating fund.
Mr. Salinas?
Dr. Mackey, can I ask Mr. Elizondo a question? Mr. Elizondo, the property, the 1.3 million, that's part of the 3 million that we had set aside?
That's correct. We're taking that out of the 3 million.
Thank you very much, sir. No further questions.
Any other questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Passes. 4E, Mr. Macias, you pulled that one?
Yes, sir. I just pulled it. I was going to have the resolution read. I always like to put it on record, but it is sort of lengthy, so I won't do that. We'll just
We need a motion, Mr. Macias.
motion.
Yeah, motion second.
I thought I heard that discussion.
I did.
My
That was the
apologies.
last one. I gotta
I
read, I
see.
didn't read it. You want me to read it? I gotta read it. Consider and take action regarding approving a resolution relating to establishing the Judson Independent School District intention to reimburse itself for the prior lawful expenditures of funding relating to construction of various school district improvements from the proceeds of obligations to be issued by the district for authorized purposes, authorizing other matters incident to related thereto, and providing an effective date. Mr. Macias, your motion?
Motion.
Who was second? Ms. Adair, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Again, I was going to have the actual resolution read. I typically like to see that done for the record, but it is lengthy, so Basically, I just wanted to reconfirm that we did vote on this several meetings ago. This is, I guess, the paperwork, if you will, to process it. So if we do put it on a bond, we're reimbursed. My question on this, though, is would it be, would we have to frame it as an individual line item for, or just clumped into it and we reimburse ourselves $3.1 million? That's the question I have. Dr. Mackey?
It does not have to be a specific proposition. It'll be part of the overall, whether, if you do one proposition for the high school, it'll be part of that entire proposition.
And
Or
would-
if you just do one total line item for the entire bond, it'll be part of that as well.
And that'll be, I think, part of the communication of the bond of what voters are approving?
Yes,
And
sir.
it would say
Definitely
to
can be.
reimburse us $3.1 million?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's all I have. Thank
Any
you.
other discussion? All in favor? Aye. All opposed? 4E passes. F, consider and take action regarding approving, and you don't make me read this whole thing, Mr. Dare, my God. Cons- Okay. Do we have a motion? I know it's the law, I gotta read it. Consider and take action regarding approving an order by the Board of Trustees of the Judson Independent School District authorizing the issue of Judson Independent School District Unlimited Tax Refund Bonds, Series 2015, levying a continuing district annual ad victoriam for the payment of bonds, prescribing forms, terms, conditions, and resolving other matters incident and related to the issuance, sale, and delivering of bonds, including the approval, distribution of an official statement pertaining to thereto, authorizing the extension of a paying agent registering agreement and escrow and trust agreement of a purchase contract, complying with the letter of representations on file with the depository trust company, delegating the authority to certain members of the Board of Trustees and district staff to execute certain documents retaining to the sale of bonds and providing an effective date. Motion? Mr. Dare, you were first, and Mr. Flores was second. Salinas
Made the motion, Mr. Dare.
was second. Mr. Dare, you brought this one?
Dr. Mackey?
Yes, the only thing we're doing right here is refinancing bonds that have become available so we can get a lower interest rate and have a savings on our tax rate.
Outstanding, thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? 4G passes. 4H, consider and take act,
That was 4F.
You're on G now.
We're on
4G.
now.
4G, consider and take action regarding approving fast-track hiring of teachers. Your motion?
Mr. President,
Yes.
I make a motion to table this until the next board meeting after spring break. I think this is a little bit outside of the sequence of when we normally we don't normally authorize fast-track hiring this soon. We appreciate having a new HR director and want to give her a little bit of time before we just give her a blanket approval for fast-track. So my motion is to table.
Ms. Dr. Mackey?
You know, the reason that we put this on there, I did talk with Ms. Hernandez. You know, there's definitely positions that's coming available that she needs to go ahead and hire and move. If we, you know, we just went through this study and find good people and people that we don't have to train as much. They come early. The more you wait, the less quality people that you're going to get down the road. And that's why, you know, she brought valuable experience and said, Dr. Mack, as soon as we can get this going, I would like to do this. And I think it's a good idea for her to proceed because principals are out there and they're begging to get out there and interview and hire the teachers that they need. So whatever y'all want to do, that's fine.
We have a motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Salinas, second. Discussion?
I have a discussion.
Did you? Mr. Dare?
Yes, sir. The one thing that I noticed in the past, and I ask you to please excuse my voice, is that although we can hire them now, they still have that same time frame to leave because we're still within the time window that they can resign without penalty. So that, I'm not trying to hinder your efforts to bring in new teachers. I just think this is outside of our normal window. This is a little bit early in March. We don't normally do it this early.
Mr. Salinas?
That was my same concern that last year, after they hired all those teachers during the fast track, I was shocked that some of those resigned sometime in July, whenever the date. So I said, wait a minute, they can't do that, they signed the contract. They said, nope, they can do that. So that's my only concern about fast tracking. Yeah, we're gonna hire them, but then what guarantee do we have that they'll be here after that final date? I don't think we have that guarantee, so I don't know whether fast track really helps or not. Thank you.
Mr. Macias?
And I'll start from there, actually. Last year, my only concern was, will it help with retaining our employees? And based on our attrition rate, it did not help retain our employees. So I'm not certain that that is the best strategy. I certainly don't want to not execute things that may work for us. But let me just play devil's advocate here for a bit. If we didn't give the fast track ability, Dr. Mackey, what would that do? Would we, I mean, I know you may say we may lose employees, but what's the downside?
It's not losing employees, it's having access to quality employees early in the year. That's the whole key of that. When you get quality, you can get an employee anytime, but if you get quality, then that's less training you're doing on the back end if you can have quality on the front end. The whole point of this is getting quality on the front end. Yes, they can retire, they can resign at the end. Yes, they're going to resign when they know that they can make $3,000 to $5,000 more, and they're going to be hired, and they're going to wait till the last minute, and some of them can go to a better district that pays $5,000, not a better district, but pay $5,000 more, they're going to do it. But if you can, some of them that you're going to hire, and if you can hire and keep, 60 to 70% of them that you hire, you've done a good job when you get quality at the very beginning.
And
that is the whole key. Is that correct, Ms. Hernandez?
That is correct, Dr. Mackey. That is correct, Dr. Mackey. And really, our goal is, with so many school districts in Bexar County, we're all competing for the same teacher. And so the sooner we can get out there, we've already are working with our recruitment schedule for next year. So our intent is to try to hit as many markets as possible before other school districts are going to get to those quality teachers before we do. I understand that your goal is to retain teachers. That's our goal as well. But we need to be very proactive on going out there early when others are already, there are school districts already pre-hiring for next year, signing teachers for next year.
Mr. President,
Well,
I had a question for you, Mr. President. I'm gonna give it right back to you. Just one question where she's at.
I'll defer.
Mr. President,
Yes.
can I ask the question?
Yes.
When you said they're pre-hiring for next year, my question is, are they pre-hiring on fast track without board approval, or are they pre-hiring in the normal method?
They are pre-hiring the normal method, and what is happening with some of the teachers that are pre-hiring, as some of the vacancies occur in the current year, they're placing those teachers because they've already signed them.
Dr. Mackey?
I just want to finish my thought.
Okay, go ahead.
My last thought is, did we have any numbers on how fast track worked last year?
No, I haven't.
No, because I'm not sure if we, what that might look
All
like.
I can tell you is that, let me tell you what, prime example, is one school we have low performing in this district because we hired 17 teachers in January, July, first year teachers in July and August. We waited so long to hire that you got all these young teachers, when I go over there and watch this campus, they do not understand the TEKS, the TAC. We don't have time to train them when they show up at the last minute. When they show up early in the year, you can train them and you can get them here and you can make them a difference because they're ready for kids when they get there. And that's the only low performing school we have because of that reason. So I'm trying to find out a way that we can stop that from happening, because we wait till the last minute, you're gonna get leftovers that nobody else wants. That's what happens when you wait till the last minute. So if hiring them now, yes, you're gonna lose a few of them. Yes, you're gonna lose because they're gonna go get $4,000 or $5,000 more. But just think of the 60% quality that you keep that want to be here. That makes a difference if we could do that ahead of time. And she had some good points on that she shared with me today on why it was necessary to do that, and that's why I support that.
And I do appreciate that, and that's why I asked if there was any numbers, but you do keep mentioning 60 or 70%, which, I mean, what are the numbers? I want to know how fast tracking worked last year, if it was an effective tool or not.
Okay.
I mean, and I don't know that. So that's why I would agree with Ms. Adair to table this motion until March.
How do you know it worked when you fast tracking, and it's the same as hiring them, because we still bring them to the board the same way? We just going ahead and letting them know, instead of waiting 30 days for them to go to another district, that we're going ahead and hiring them within that 20 days or something like that, that they know they have a job. A lot of them want to know they can sign on the dotted line before the board approves, because we don't sign them until after the board approves. See, that's the key difference right there. And that's the key of hiring quantity versus quality. You want quality because quality is going to bring better instruction in the classroom, and that means scores are looking good. But if you get quantity, then you got a body in the room, and then you have your scores flopping, and then you blaming the school for not producing the great results that you
Well,
that you
then
need.
I'll just pose this question then. So it doesn't matter what the results look like. As long as we have this tool in our arsenal, we're going to bring in quality professionals. Okay, thank you.
I just remind the board, remember we instituted fast tracking last year, and remember when Ms. Howard, Ms. Hernandez's predecessor, remember the reports we got last fall about how many teachers we had filled in spots that were filled empty the year before? So I tell you, fast track does work, because remember the reports that things were filled last fall at the day of school started. So I support this 100%. So we're on a motion to table.
Mr. President,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not opposing fast tracking. I'm
Yeah.
opposing fast tracking
I
in
understand.
March.
But the motion is to table right now.
That's correct.
So, anyone else? Let's vote.
Roll call.
I'm going to do this. There we go. Go ahead. What? It's not clean. What's clean? Now it's blinking. How do I do, Mac? Hit vote in. Motion to table fails. Okay, now we're on the motion to fast track. Any further discussion? Okay. Let's vote. Yes, we had to have, we had a motion. Yes, we have. No, she didn't. She made a motion to table for we didn't. Okay. We need, no, motion, there you go. And a second? I need a second.
Mr. Salinas just made a motion, he needs a second.
Second.
Thank you.
Mr. LaFoille, second. Okay. Any further discussion? We're voting on to fast track. Motion passes 6-1. Okay, we're on 4H. Consider and take action regarding approving a proclamation declaring February Career and Technical Education Month. Let me read this. Okay, proclamation, Judson ISD Board of Trustees. Whereas February 1 through 28, 2015 has been designated Career and Technical Education Month by the Association of Career and Technical Education. And whereas profound economic and technical challenges in our society are rapidly reflected in the structure and nature of work, thereby placing new and additional responsibilities on our educational system. And whereas career and technical education provides Americans with a school-to-careers connection and is the backbone of a strong, well-educated workforce which fosters productivity in business and industry and it contributes to America's leadership in international marketplace. And whereas career and technical education gives high school students experience in practical, meaningful applications of basic skills such as reading, writing, and mathematics, thus improving quality of their education, motivating potential dropouts, and giving all students leadership opportunities in their fields and in their communities. And whereas career and technical education offers individual lifelong opportunities to learn new skills which provide them with career choices and potential satisfaction. And whereas the ever-increasing cooperative efforts of career and technical educators, business, and industry stimulate the growth and vitality of our local economy and that of the entire nation by preparing graduates for careers, fields, forecasts to experience and largest and fastest growing in the next decade. Whereas, Steve Salyer, School Board President of Judson ISD, do hereby proclaim February 1st through 8, 2015 as Career and Technical Education Month in Judson Independent School District, and urge all citizens to become familiar with the service and benefits Judson ISD offers for career and technical education programs in this community, and to support and participate in these programs to enhance their individual work skill studies. In testimony thereof, I have here undersigned, set my hand in cause of fixation, Great Seal, Judson. Today? Yeah. February 18th, 2015. All in favor? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Okay. 4I, consider and take action regarding approving of the 2015-2016 district instructional calendar.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Flores, second by Mr. Merle, or Mr. LaFoyle. Miss Adair, you pulled that one. You want to go back? Okay. Yeah, I got it there. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. I pulled this item because I was trying to find my notes. Dr. Mackey, what is the normal time that the board normally approves the instructional calendar? And you have to pardon my voice, I've been a little under the weather, but I couldn't find.
It is around February.
Around February?
Yes, ma'am.
And so I was looking in board book, Mr. Gonzalez, for where this final calendar went to the site base. I saw where it initially went. Did the final calendar go before the site-based decision-making committee?
No, the options went before site-based. We've always done the options, how we construct the calendar and the options that are available, and then we take those options to the vote.
So did the district site-based decision-making committee see what's being presented to the board?
They saw the options that would be presented to the board.
Tell me what that means, the options.
They saw the different types of calendars that the
Did you tell the site-based decision-making committee what option you were recommending the board to choose?
No, ma'am. I left that because it would go to vote in December, and then we would bring that option to you guys to make a decision.
So did the site-based decision-making committee not meet since November?
To my knowledge, they haven't met since November.
We're meeting next week.
Okay, well, I would ask the superintendent if you would hold this until the site-based decision-making committee have, because that's what the law is supposed to be, to allow that site-based, that's the community, the business, et cetera. And I feel strange when I'm voting on something that they haven't really seen what's being recommended. Yes, you gave them the options, and maybe that got by me in the past. I was under the impression that they were actually knowing what was being recommended. What was your response from the teachers on this? No, I mean the percentage. I'm just asking, what was the percentage? Because I don't have a book. I have to flip through all my little
The
pages.
response was they went through an electronic vote, and the recommendation was for option 1.
But did you have 50% of your employees respond?
79%?
79%?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Mhm.
Wait, let me just say this. So you had 79% respond, and this is the recommendation of Dr. Mackey as well, whatever the,
Whatever the staff.
so which option is it?
Option 1.
Option 1. And without going and looking at through all those, this year, we were the only school district that was not off on President's Day.
It was a half-day early release.
I know, but the teachers still had to come in that worked with, that their kids were in other school districts. So is President's Day still not
It
on
is,
this
it is
calendar?
part of the option, but historically in the past, it has been a staff development day, which is standard throughout the other districts. We made it an early release because we also were going to have some staff development as well.
So is it possible for it to be an entire day off for the student
It is possible for it to be that's what the option recommends this year.
this year? So, and we took care of the Ballot Flowers problem we had before.
That's correct.
So you think this is a great calendar? Is that what you're telling
I
me?
think it meets the needs of the staff and students and community.
All right.
But, yes, ma'am.
That's all I want to know. Thank you, sir. Why are you leaving? We ain't even voted.
Any further discussion? Mr. Salinas?
Mr. Gonzalez. I have no quorum, sir, because I've read this. 79% of our employees said, we want option one. There was 203 other employees that wanted option two. And to me, that's more than satisfied. And I was gonna say something if we had another half day. I'd like to know what the ADA was for Monday. I think Monday was a half day, right?
Monday was an early
Next
release.
year, you're saying, no, it's gonna be staff development, no school for the students. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr. Flores?
Yes, Mr. Gonzalez, wait. I'm looking at option one here, and you said that you're going to have President's Day off, and that's not on option one, it's on option two.
It's a professional development day. It's a student
But it
holiday.
says staff and student holidays.
No, professional
Where's the, just the student?
It's a professional development day. It's a student holiday. That means students do not show up.
February 15th.
See that? Yeah.
It's at the top. It's listed at the top. February 15th.
15th, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, see, it wasn't on here this one. I don't see it there for the kids. I see it here.
I think it's a mistake on the color one.
It's colored wrong. We have black and white. It colored wrong in black and white.
But it
Yeah,
says it right
but
there.
it says it on there.
February
It
15th.
says it on there, but it's the coloring's off.
It's February 15th? Yeah, it says it. Yeah,
Okay,
it's on there.
It's a staff development
Professional
day.
development, student holidays.
Professional development,
And then
student holiday.
staff and
Yep.
student holidays here. See,
Yes, sir.
okay. All right. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? Passes. Okay, we're down to 4L. Consider and take action regarding approving update to FFAC local wellness and health services, medical treatment, and second reading. Mayor, motion?
Motion.
I'll second it. Let's go to 125 here. The problem is when I went through this, when you talk about professionals in here, somewhere it says physician and military physician, somewhere it says physician assistant. We need to just change the nomenclature, Jackie or folks, to say, why don't we say licensed medical provider that's credentialed to write prescriptions? Because what happens, if you look right here that, okay, look at 126.
Thank you.
Okay? Okay, let's look at 126, and almost the paragraph where it says, nurses employed by district may accept orders only from those physicians who are legally authorized to practice medicine in Texas, okay? That cuts out nurse practitioners and PAs, and if you go over here on page, let me find it, it actually says physician, okay, okay, in addition, train. We just need that nomenclature, wherever it says provider, to be the same. And I'm not real picky on it. I think it's just licensed medical practitioner that has prescription delegating authority. Because you're not mixing apples and oranges, but some says licensed tech physician, active duty physician, civilian practitioner working in the military. Look at page 130, second paragraph. If after 30 days orders from a Texas active duty military physician in the state of Texas, or civilian practitioner working at a military treatment facility in the state of Texas not received, active duty. So, part of this in front on page 128, it says military physician, but then it says practitioner working on a military treatment position, which
Mr.
is nurse
President?
practitioner PAs.
None of us know any of that, so
Okay,
I'll trust
fix
you.
it. I want the nomenclature, because it's apples and oranges in here. Really. I'll get with, let's just table it, Jackie, it's real simple, because make a motion to table.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay, I'll fix that. That's easy.
You fix it with that.
I'll fix it. It's just, the nomenclature's wrong. Okay. 4M, consider and take action regarding moving the regular board meeting from March 19th to March 26th. Motion? I need a motion. Mr. Merle? Second, Mr. LaFoil. Mr. Mencius, you pulled this one.
Yes, sir. I did because I wasn't sure when spring break was. I thought it was actually the beginning of March, but it is during that week.
It moves it.
It's that second week. So
That's why
the
we're
second
moving
week
it.
of March.
But they don't have time to get the agenda together and everything.
So it starts officially on Friday with the release, or Monday the 17th? When does it start officially? The 10th. What's the 9th? So, and so we would not meet on the 19th. You're requesting to meet on the 26th. Oh, is that the other thing too? Yeah. The conference? Okay, so I have the right week, but now I understand you need some prep time is what you're looking for the week. Okay.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Okay, 5, discussion, consideration of action items. 5A, consider and take action regarding approving a date to conduct the superintendent's evaluation. We've already taken care of that. Yeah, we already took care of it. Okay, it's all right. Everybody got their superintendent evaluation, their Friday packet? Okay, and send it back to Jackie, right? So we're good on that one, okay? 5B, consider and take possible action regarding approving an internal audit committee. Yes. Huh? What? We don't have to vote on it.
Did you pull the item?
Well, I pulled it. I mean, it's already done, June. Everybody got it in their packet Friday.
What's the date?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same question. When's the date?
What did it say, Jackie? It's in the packet. When it's pass the value. Okay, what date you want? Okay, let's go back.
Mr. Merrill's item.
I know. Mr. Merrill, when you want it turned in. I gave him Friday's packet. What's the calendar here? I gave you a date, didn't I? The due date, hold on. The due date back is when? Friday, okay. This Friday. Oh, right. And my proposal was to do it on March 3rd. Actually, we'll do the evaluation, and we hire the new superintendent, but we can do that before.
What time, sir?
Tell me.
We want to meet at 6, Jackie, on the 3rd?
We can do 6, to do the evaluation. It has to be back to Jackie's Friday. We can have a special meeting just for that, or we can do it all at once on March 3rd, because all you gotta do is tally it and go. On March 3rd, that's when we're gonna hire the new superintendent. So we kill 2, it'll take 5 minutes to do Dr. Mackey's evaluation, right?
I can do it to take about Mr. President, in my opinion. But we don't have a motion, so we'll do that for it.
Okay. Suspend the rules and talk. I mean, okay. Okay, do I have a motion?
Motion.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just trying to make this easy, folks. Okay, it has to be back on the 20th. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I know. I'm going to, but you keep interrupting. Mr. Merle.
My purpose was to get it done really before the new superintendent gets here. And we got it done. Only thing we got to do now is pick a date that we actually gonna do it, because it has to be turned in Friday. It has to be turned in Friday, and that is the 20th. And we got from the 23rd to the 3rd or the 2nd to do it.
We have to give Jackie a couple of dates to do the
Yeah, right.
tally, so that's 23rd. How about Wednesday, the 25th? That gives Jackie 2 days to tally, working days.
I don't have a problem with that.
Mr. Macias, is that okay with you? Mr. LaFoyle? Mr. Salinas? You want to do 6 o'clock on February 25th?
I don't have a problem.
Okay, February 25th, 6 o'clock.
That's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
People going to Corpus on Thursday.
You can do Tuesday or Wednesday, whichever one.
I'm-
Corpus for what? Tuesday be better.
I'm working.
Oh, you working?
I mean,
Going to Corpus. Just turn it in. Yeah.
Wednesday.
we also got Wednesday, 25th, it'll be 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, what are we going to do? I mean, let's do 6 o'clock on Wednesday, and we'll be out of here by 6:30.
6 o'clock is good.
6
It's
o'clock
good for me.
Okay, 6 o'clock Wednesday, the 25th. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Mayor,
Yeah.
will you be specific in your motion, the
My motion is to do Dr. Mackey's evaluation on Wednesday, February the 25th at 6 p.m.
Second. You got a second. He just made it. Okay. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay. 5B, consider and take possible action regarding approving of an internal audit committee.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Flores, second by Mr. LaFoil. Mr. Flores.
Thank you. What I'm calling for is that a committee be made up of board members, adding it as one of our standing committees, and having it be the Internal Audit Committee. My reasoning is that, and we meet before the budget cycle, before we pass the budget, and allocate which program or which department we want to audit, and we'll bring somebody in here, and if we see there's concern in a certain area, we can bring someone and get it done, put it in the budget, that amount of money, and just go from there. That's all I have.
Mr. Macias.
I had to reread that item a few times. Mr. Flores has voted against internal audits many a times. I think his last time he said we don't need an internal audit, so
We don't need an internal audit.
He did vote for
We don't need an internal audit department.
the department. Wow.
There's a difference.
I will just tell you, I was really pleased to see this. This is definitely a step in the right direction. Obviously, I think that this type of a committee would only be enhanced with an internal audit department, but we'll take baby steps here. So the only concern I have is the structure. Why would the VP chair this committee?
Well, it'll just be it's not whether, it's just the VP, whoever's in this seat, will just chair that committee. And then there'll be two other members of the board. That's his committee, and, he doesn't have any more vote than anybody else on it.
Well, and I'll just tell you, Steve Sellian and I are not best friends, so I don't think he's gonna say, Jose, I'm gonna appoint you. I just have some uneasiness about how this would be structured, and if there would be an equitable way to put the right board members in something like this. Obviously, I think you're on point. We do need to get something like this started. We do need to take a look. I've had some concerns about HR specifically, and so that's what we've been trying to focus on over the last couple of years, at least in the interim, since we had some attrition issues to deal with. But I just, like I said, I really had to reread this item a few times because I was kind of just in shock. But if we could work something out in terms of a more equitable process, because Mr. Flores, honestly, the method of putting a board committee is new to this committee. We don't have really a lot of board committees. So I would think we need to talk about structure so that when we create additional board committees, we have a process. And so that process would be important to do.
Okay. Ms. Adair?
Thank you, Mr. President. Because this is a board policy type like the one we voted on earlier, internal committees under BDB local, I move to amend the motion to actually be withdrawn and this be a first reading for policy, and then come back the next board meeting for second reading, because this is actually a board policy. You okay with that?
I have no problem with it.
You withdraw your motion?
I'll withdraw my motion on that and make it a first reading.
Make it first reading?
Yes.
Do we need a motion for that? No? Okay, let's make it, everybody agree to that? Make it first reading?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, first reading. So Jackie, we'll just make that first reading. Okay, second reading. Okay, anything else? 4C, consider and take possible action regarding approving the personnel report updates, including new hires, registration, resignation, administrative appointments. When you got, you want to do that? Okay, we'll hold that. We'll just move on here. Okay, let's go to discussion items and reports. 6, superintendent report. Dr. Mackey.
Yeah, we have the construction report is in the agenda on page 139. And then we have the budget report, the budget calendar is on page 158. And the other thing that I'd like to share with you all is that I've been working with the county commissioners on our tax. This is first to the board on our, we have to do our tax collection in the district, and I've been working with the county commissioner on a proposal that's probably be 2 years down the road, that they would put a tax office over here on Schaefer Road with a police department, a health center, and then we can, and I told them that we're looking at that proposal on doing that right there and moving that, our office over there, and let them handle that. That I would like to see more information on that. So, Schaefer Road, Judson, that's Rocket Lane, by Judson High, by the middle school.
What do I want to do?
Yeah, our tax office, move our tax office there. Tax office, they building a clinic, police, sheriff department, and all that, things right there.
You talking about the county doing a building?
Yes.
When I list it?
No.
Well, then I'm confused.
No. We have a tax office in our district.
Correct.
That we collect taxes.
Yes.
It's moving that over, that department over there.
Where all the tax
Where they-
assessor, everything
tax
together.
assessor,
Understand
Yes.
that, but who's gonna build the building?
They are.
County.
That's
The
what I'm
county's
talking
gonna
about.
build it.
Once they build it,
Yes.
they're gonna have an office for the tax office.
Yes.
And we move over there.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yes.
be free?
Yeah, no, that they will take over.
They're
They
taking
wanna take
over.
over all of it. They wanna take over all of it.
I will never support
They want us to pay, and we looked at it before from a
Yeah.
financial standpoint, and it cost us more.
No, it doesn't cost us anymore.
Okay, then I'd like to
We
see
let
it.
them handle our money, so we can handle our money. But anyway, that's just.
Yeah, I just told them we'll look at, they'll look at that right there. But does that cost us more, Ms. Elizondo, to do that?
I'll have to look at it again, Dr. Mackey. I think the last time we looked at it, I think it was actually costing us about $20,000 to $30,000 to collect it ourselves. But we can look at it again and see.
Okay. It cost us, yes. Okay. That's it on that right there.
6B,
I have some questions, Mr. Salyer.
go ahead.
Regarding construction. The high school's coming along okay?
High school's coming along great.
Okay. I noticed that we did get a memo from Mr. Elizondo. I think it was referencing additional facilities over at the new high school.
Yes.
President, I'm sorry, but you're here off the agenda.
Oh, am I? I thought it pertained to construction and how the project was going.
That demo doesn't
No.
Trying to connect the dots. Work with me here, Mr. Dare. Well, if you think that's off, if you think that's off, then I'll
I'm liberal here, June. I'm liberal, let people.
I'll address that at the
Everybody got to
appropriate
talk.
time then.
I even let Mr.
Oh.
Macias talk, I mean.
So, Dr.
Okay.
Mackey, are there any other lingering concerns with Copperfield? Has that come along?
Yeah, great.
And, okay,
Haven't had any problems with Copperfield.
good, thank you.
Budget calendar? Yeah, we'll get to there. What now?
Go ahead.
No, I'm waiting here. Budget calendar, discuss Knox Point placement at Metzger. 6B,
Yeah,
you got that one? We're good?
yeah, we're good on that, yes.
Mr. Salinas, 4C, May 9th, general election, early voting.
Thank you, sir. I put this agenda item because we got the preliminary places where the early voting would take place. Is that correct, Ms. Perez? Early voting. This is not voting. And there's 35 places here. And I believe if I looked at this list, there's only one place that Judson ISD can go vote. I mean, early voting, you can vote anywhere you want to. But I was concerned that only if you live around here, you can only go to the Universal City Hall. Other than that, you can go to Las Palmas, you can go to Wonderland, Windcrest, Somerset, Chavano, Harmon Library, Olmos Park, Northside Activity, Mission. This is, I'm concerned. Now, I'm gonna turn this over to our chairman, President Salyer, because he knows about this more than I do. And I briefly talked to him and he said, let me tell you who is responsible. Can you let us know, sir? Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's a convoluted system. County commissioners pick early voting sites. They approve the early voting sites. And we all know we had a change in county commissioner. So I'll leave it at that, okay? My concern is, I mean, Universal City Hall is right in my district. I love that, but it's unfair to people running at large. You know, there's 2 at-large districts. I mean, I know Jackie, you've talked to them, right? Yeah, and we didn't get much movement, did we? I don't know what we can do about it, because we really don't have a lot of input in this. And for everybody Kitty Hawk South, they have to drive from Kirby and Converse, got to drive to Universal City Hall to vote early. Now, the election will be at our schools on election day. You know, I know Pt.1, you know, and Mr. Foyle, he works election day. But I just think that we're sort of diluted for our district. And on the early voting, not early, but early voting. I mean, if we were like, you know, Mr. Salinas district and my district were up, it's not big, but you know, people got to drive from Kirby and Southern Converse and Foster Road all the way you see to vote. Of course, there are, if you look at the map, and we have a map, folks, you know, there is, you know, the problem is that Julia Yates, you know, over there by Comanche Park, and the next one, what's 34, is Windcrest Civic Center. That's the next closest. So you either go to Julia Yates, Windcrest, or Universal City. And that's the northeast side of Bexar County. There's 3 in the whole northeast side. I'll leave it at that. We have a new county commissioner. County commissioners approve it.
And did we not have to partner with the municipality like we've done in the past?
Well, it's because they run it. You're right. I mean,
So
we don't really partner because the county commissioners approve early voting sites.
Well,
along with the elections.
For this election, are we partnering with anyone? I thought we had to, like in the past, we've partnered
Jack,
with Kirby,
we're partnering
with Converse.
On election day. Bexar County.
With Bexar County?
Bexar County.
So not with a small municipality, it's the county that we're partnering with.
Yeah. Bexar County runs it.
Kirby's having an election, right?
Converse have an election?
No, I think Converse is in November.
November?
Congress is November.
Okay. Right. Ms. Adair,
What did we do on our bond election for early voting? I thought we went to the middle schools for early voting.
Because we rented ourselves.
We ran our own. We ran our own.
we ran our own for the bond.
We ran our own for the bond.
Yeah, I think Kirby was who we partnered with on that one, but we did our,
Kirby.
and middle schools, yeah.
And UC we partnered.
And they won't allow us to add any?
We need to call Wolf. No, what's the councilman?
No, Nelson, well,
Warwick? Whatever his name is.
Everybody has a different one.
yeah. Tommy Atkinson was replaced.
Right.
And the county commissioners, along with the elections, picked the election site. The county, just like we approve things, the county commissioners approve it. And if you look at where the sites are,
They're all because San Antonio is running.
they're running a mayor
council
race,
people
correct.
And the mayor. see?
Right.
So that's all for their advantage.
Correct.
They care less about school districts.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but I'm telling you where the sites are.
Correct.
There's one in Judson. Miss Adair.
I want us to be fair, because we know our meetings are recorded. And I'm sure that our new county commissioner that replaced Tommy Atkinson did not make this decision. These are the same early voting sites that they've always had. And Mr. Wolf, that Mr. Salinas is our commissioner.
No,
No.
mine is Warwick.
No,
Yeah, the one that replaced,
no, it's not
the one that
Warwick.
replaced Tommy Atkinson. Tommy Atkinson.
No, Warwick is city council.
City council.
Warwick is city council.
Well, who replaced
Tommy Calvert Jr.
He's in replaced Tommy Atkinson.
He replaced Atkinson, but part of our school district
Right,
is
it's
in
increased.
Mr. Wolf.
Correct, the northern
Right.
part of it.
So, if you haven't formed a relationship with Mr. Calvert yet, why don't you go talk to Mr. Wolf?
The other problem we're having is to getting judge and poll workers for early election. I'm gonna tell you, my wife's an election judge, and I'll tell you why. You know, and so is LaFoyle, and getting early vote and election day judges and clerks is virtually impossible. Some of this is driven by not having enough people. A lot of it's driven by not having enough people. And they have a huge turnover down there. So let me see if I can make some phone calls. I don't know, now you're right, Tommy Calvert probably knew nothing about this. This was done before his time, but they voted on it. They have to approve it. So county commissioners approve early voting sites for county.
Well, I know that Ms. Perez has been talking to Ms. Keller, right?
County, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's she,
Not once,
I'm gonna put
twice.
you on the spot, Jackie. What's she say?
And Rolling Oaks denied our request. So
Rolling
You're talking
Oaks?
about the mall.
Rolling Oaks Mall.
The mall.
Yes.
I bet we can get Converse City Hall.
I can request that.
I know we can get ConverseIty Hall. I know who the judge is. No, yeah, but I mean, if you get Converse City Hall, I know that my wife's the judge there, during yesterday and all the other, I mean, she can't be a judge because I'm running, but I know Converse is available. If we can ask for Converse, I'm sure they'll say yes. Anybody else got anything else? No, now what's the cost of this, Jackie? Do you have any?
We have our next meeting is March the 6th, and we'll get our official contracts then.
Okay.
And we'll have our costs.
You can call her tomorrow and see if we can do in Converse and see if we can do, is everybody okay with Converse?
Converse.
We got Converse, well, we know the mayor, I mean, he's not gonna say no. Okay, that's what I'm asking, Sonny, what do you?
Kirby, council, what is it? City Hall. But they're having an election.
Kirby and Converse. Is there anything in the middle there? Any building we can use?
Middle schools.
They used to have it at Kirby Middle School.
Yeah, I know. And Wood Lake Hills also.
I agree, Sonny, we need something. And I picked Converse because I know it's an early voting site. See what you come up with. Thanks, Jackie.
Well, thank you very much for your help.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
want to make sure everybody understood
Yeah.
how it works. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. 6D, attorneys, Mr. LaFoyle.
Yes. I put this on the agenda after reading all the money that was spent for the attorneys in that little thing I asked for. And what it is, it seems like we're using one attorney and one attorney only. And we have 4 attorneys on our thing, so I know one is a real estate attorney, the other one is a attorney for bonds and stuff.
Right.
And then the last 2 is the ones that I think we ought to split up. Use one time, one the next time, and be fair about it, because otherwise, it don't look good. We're always using the same attorney. So that's my suggestion, and anybody else got something to say? I'm listening.
Mr. Dare.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would disagree with Mr. LaFoyle in that we have a myriad of legal issues in this district. We have issues with our construction. We have issues with HR. And to skip around, sometimes you can put the lawyers at a disadvantage because they're not aware of the history of what may have already occurred previously in a case. We have been using one attorney firm for all of our construction type issues. That's a specialist in that field. We have an attorney that's a specialist in the bond, and the attorney we're referring to, I don't know why we're not calling names, but maybe there's some reason. They're a large attorney across the state of Texas, and they have specialists in a wide variety of fields, and I think to skip around, use this one today, this one tomorrow, not only would be a disservice to the legal advice, but it would also impose an extra burden on our staff to remember, did I call them last, and now I need to call them, and so I would not support that.
Mr. LaFoille?
I think you're out of line myself, because extra burden wouldn't be anything. They write on a piece of paper, we called this attorney last time, and they did this for us. We'll call another attorney the next time. I'm just a little bit concerned about spending almost $500,000 on one attorney firm. That's my big problem. And it's always called. And if you have something you want to talk to them about, you can call TA. You can call up to talk to the attorneys up there. Free.
Our calls are free to that firm too.
Oh, I call them a lot more than people know. The thing is, I don't think this is right. And I'm voicing my opinion that it's not right.
Mr. Salinas?
Sir, I did look at your report. It cannot be $500,000, sir, because we only budget, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Jose, $300,000 a year, or is it $350,000? Because when I came into this board, every year they were doing a budget amendment to pay the lawyers. And it changed. Since we changed it, we have not amended our budget to pay lawyers. So it cannot be $500,000. Okay, not only that, but I did see your figures. You compared two different budgets back to back. Okay, you put January, let's say January 2012 to December 2013.
You notice it was changed the next time around.
Well, I understand, but it was not $500,000.
It's 300,000 at least.
Well,
I know that.
that's what we budgeted, but we have not gone over the 300,000 for the last 2 years or 3 years. That's what I'm saying. And if it's not broken,
We're not done with it.
we're not gonna fix it. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Mr. Macias?
Yeah, I mean, I can understand Mr. LaFoille's concern. We want to make sure that we keep our legal fees in check. I know that with Walsh specifically, we do have sort of a retainment agreement that kind of waives some of our fees. I think as stewards of expenses, that we just keep monitoring that. We are a growing district. We do have needs, and I think the most important thing is that we follow the law. We don't put this district in any legal jeopardy. And if it requires additional insight from our law firms, that we do that. Regarding the switching around, I like that idea too. I like diversity in that. But I do remember one law firm stating that they feel that that's not the strongest way to go because they have a better sense of what's going on rather than going in and out. Now, mind you, it's our call. So as a board, we can make that decision on what we want to do. But to consider that, that expertise. So at this point, Dr. Mackey, we're only using 2 law firms, am I correct? When we approved it?
We use 2 law firms. However, it doesn't make any difference who you go to. Both law firms are the best in the state of Texas, whatever we use, however we use them. They've represented Judson very well.
Sure.
So using either one of them for personnel, for special ed, they got to have the best expertise in this state. So they're the best. So you can't go wrong with either one you hire.
And it's Walsh and Fowler?
Walsh and Fowler, yeah.
Those
You
are the
can't go
2.
wrong with either one.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Anyone else? 6E, discuss policies and procedures for placing agenda item on the agenda and calling for a special board meeting. I'm not gonna beat this horse. It's in there. I'm gonna follow the rules, for special board meetings. Either the board president or 2 members of the board request for a special board meeting. And then I also put in there on page 171, the board operating procedures adopted January 16th by 2014, and that's what I'm gonna follow, okay? 6F, update on statement impact amendments. Anything, Dr. Mackey? Nope. Yes.
Just out of concern, this is the second time that I noticed that we no longer vote on these, but you're signing them. So,
So what,
can you,
say again?
on the impact, they're now under discussion instead of action. Can you just make sure that you don't need a board vote in order for you to sign them? Because I thought you had to, you're bringing it to the board as discussion, but
We don't
if you
have
don't,
to.
if you don't have to, that's fine.
Yeah, we don't have to.
I'm just-
But I'm
just
saying
sign
that, but the president's signing it.
Yeah.
You don't have to sign, I'm just bringing to make sure y'all aware that these are happening. He can sign it, approve it, don't have to, it's just whatever y'all want.
We can vote on if you want to. I mean, I
Oh,
don't.
we can't vote on this.
No,
It's
no,
not
but I
on
mean,
the upfront
if you
action.
guys want to vote on these, I mean, it's sort of, you know my feeling on it, right? It doesn't do anything.
The law doesn't require it.
As
Yeah,
long as y'all see it.
yeah, as long as we see it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's all I want to know.
Update on board advisory committees. Anybody got a report? Mr. Merle?
I had to turn my mic on, which I keep forgetting. On February 9th, there was the curriculum and long-range boards. They did meet. Myself and Mr. Flores wasn't there because we had a special board meeting that night. Some of the things they discussed was the purpose. They came up with purpose statements for the committees. They wanted to make sure that the committees had a purpose for meeting, that they just wasn't meeting just for the purpose of meeting. So they was gonna come up with goals and stuff that they could do before the end of the year.
Okay, anyone else? You ready to go in closed session?
No.
No, what else? Sonny? Shaq, anything else?
I do it on the age. Our candidate.
Okay. Mr. Flores?
We did, I don't think we discussed 6B, the non-spot placement, and that's for middle school. What? B, 6B.
Said we did.
No,
No?
Because they're talking about putting in a road behind Metzger Middle School for emergency purposes only. What is gonna keep the public from using that?
because it's locked all the time. It's only for, you can only lock it for emergency. Unlike, we don't have to even do it. This is the neighborhood behind, they only have one road in, and they're asking us to consider a second road in case there's an emergency, a fire department, emergency vehicle. If that road is blocked, they have another way of getting in. But the roads that remains locked at all times, unless it's needed, then we'd have to call our custodian, someone to open it. Maintenance got to open that gate if there's a fire or emergency vehicle or something like that.
Where would it be on the Metzger campus?
It would be next to the fence, right down the fence,
On
on the left side facing Metzger.
Okay.
Just right there next to the fence, and it's a road that needs, who put the road in this? They do?
It would be, right, they would have to pay, we would have to negotiate. We would have to negotiate all of that. This was just to see if we could start talking to them.
If we could start talking to them about that, and if they would pay for it, then I didn't see it being a problem. It's always locked if they pay for it. Yeah, that's the thing we're gonna tell them. Yeah, yeah.
Anything else? We go to closed session? No? Okay. H, I'm sorry, H, Sonny. I gotta read it. Update on board training, conference events, consider future agenda items, requests by board members. Sonny.
Okay, the past month, the finish on G, they had a SHAC meeting I think it was last Wednesday. I missed, I was at another function, on that one. Last week, I went to Colleen, I looked at their, Kate High School, that they have. They got a huge high school, and it only cost them about $20 to $23 million to build and furnish. A lot of the work that they're doing there, they have a lot of great programs, and they partner with the community with them, and a lot of the equipment and stuff they got was provided by the local business and the entities that they are working with. 98%. This is a third year in existence. The first 2 years, 98% of their people got their certification coming out of high school. not going into a tech school, but they got their certification. I got a tour all the way around it, and it was really great. Coming back that Friday, I stopped at the Texas Educational Technology Conference in Austin. Normally every year I go up there and I look at all of the new technology they have for schools, the electronic books, the projectors, everything. And they really have a lot of stuff that's coming out. And when you look at some of the stuff that's coming out, we see how far we really are behind the 8 ball when it really comes to technology. And I know technology costs a lot of money. I'm not saying that we jump in and just put both feet in, but I do think that we should start looking down the line now at some of the things that we need to do. And we can just start little baby steps now. So when, if TEA or somebody said, well, y'all gonna do this, we don't have to jump behind we not behind the power curve, we out in front trying to do some of it. I know our middle schools are partnering with the digital library that they have downtown, which if you have a library card, they can withdraw books electronically on their own devices. They don't have to go to the library to check them out and things like that. I look at that at Killeen too. Killeen, every one of their schools have that, where the students, they can actually check out books at home on their own devices, their phone and everything. That's part of the regular library checkout system. Also went to the advanced academic committee that we have here, which entails IB, TAG, and all of those. They are really doing some innovative things to try to boost enrollment in the IB. It seems like our AP and pre-AP is doing well, but when we look at our National Merit Scholars, our IB students and stuff, it's sort of like in a rebuilding stage. Also went, and I'm just going to briefly say something about all of them. I went to the not TAG, but the STEM Advisory Council. We looked at some of the downsides and some of the things that happened last year, some of the problems, we rectifying those. We looked at, I know we had one parent came and that complained about the lottery process that we done like that. So I think this year we're going to do it in public. The lottery is going to be done in public at the PAC. So nobody can say, well, my kid didn't get in, you switched this, you didn't do that. So everything is going to be done out in the open. We say we're going to do things right. We say we're going to do things out in the open. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're transparent.
The first time when it was done, you were there. How was that done? Was it done correctly?
It was done correctly. I personally was one of the ones pulling the numbers out of the hat. Well, out of the basket, rather. But everything was done. Only thing we done was pull the number. We didn't see no names. We didn't see that. Once we pulled that school, then we matched the names with the numbers. Nobody knew who the number was that they pulled until after that whole school was done. And that's the way that was done. But since there was a complaint, transparency, there's nothing. No, that's what it is. Update on board conference events, and that was an event. Okay, all right, let me move on. I also went to the STEM, I guess, information sessions that they have at all of the middle schools, where they go and they inform the parents of what STEM is all about, trying to get the 5th graders to come next year to join STEM. Also went to the advanced academics are doing the same thing. They're looking at 5th graders to come and to get into pre-IB programs in the 6th grade, so they can take the harder classes once they get to the high school and they're not taking all the introductory classes. They take them early. There was something else I went to. What was
Anybody else?
I'm done.
Mr. LaFoil? Mr. LaFoil?
I'd like to put a item on the special agenda for the
Special agenda.
25th.
Okay.
I'd like to make it a discussion and voting item. I'd like to discuss the bond election. Going out for a bond election.
Got that, Jackie? The 25th? You want an action item, discussion and action item?
Discussion and vote.
Okay.
Actually, I'd like to actually add my item. I made 2 requests to have a bond discussion or meeting in terms of what we're doing with the bond. I think that's going to play very naturally into that question that's posed on the agenda. So.
What are you asking for?
For a bond breakdown, work session. Basically, I want to know how the high school is going in detail.
You get it every month.
I still want a meeting. I don't want it, read it, I want to
What
discuss
do you
it.
want in the meeting is the question.
I'd like to actually have our architects there, so we can ask them questions specific to the bond.
Can you give them an agenda item specific?
Yeah. I gotta know,
Okay.
you're asking for agenda, I need to know what you want there.
I-
If we can do it.
If I put it as vague as possible in terms of, I would like to discuss the bond, that should be pretty, catches
that'll
everything.
do it.
It'll catch everything.
What year bond, you need to put the year.
Discuss
The
the bond
the
and-
20, what is it, 2013? Yeah, May 2013 bond.
Thank you.
Discussion. Okay.
So we piggyback on that.
Now, this is we're,
On 25th, we said that we weren't gonna be there that long.
yeah.
We ain't gonna be there long.
So that's it, 3 items. We'll do is 3 items, Jackie. Superintendent, discussion of bond election, and then May 2013 discussion of bond. Yes, superintendent, that's a fine, superintendent's first, discussion of bond second, and 213 discussion third. Okay, Jackie? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, anybody ready to go close session? 7A, pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 551.071, attorney consultation regarding legal issues related to resolution and release agreement with a teacher. 7B, pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 551.074, consider and discuss possible resolution and release agreement with a teacher. 7C, pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 551.074, discussing personnel. And I have to read this. The board will now adjourn into closed session pursuant to the following sections of the Texas Open Meeting Act. 551.071, private consultation with attorneys. 55.071, discussion of personnel or to hear complaints against personnel. No final action, discussion or vote shall be taken while the board is in closed session. The board shall reconvene with the open meeting after closed
I know,
session.
I thought you
And if
would.
necessary, any vote or discussion will be made in open session prior to adjourning the meeting. We're going in closed session 8:44.
All by yourself.